This is my new job bottle of wine that I have been saving in the fridge since I had my first interview for this job. And now,
way back in January of 1975.
now I have been offered a job, so we finally get to drink it. If it'll open, it'll pop.
There it is.
Welcome back, everyone. This is a week that I have been counting down to for quite some time. So I'm going to take you all along with me for my first week of a new job. And it is my first adult person job, salaried job, benefits and all those types of very adult things. And I will tell you a little bit about the job itself. So basically, I am going to be working as an associate consultant at a very specialized consulting firm and working with sort of in the patient advocacy space. So I'm very, very excited about it. It mirrors a lot of what I did when I worked at the biotech company in New York when I was doing my MPH. So I'm just going to be on the other side of that now, which is super fun. But I have been job hunting for quite a while, as I'm sure many of you have seen in some of my vlogs from this past fall and spring. The entire reason that I did the part-time version of my master's bioethics program was so that I could work and one, get some job experience, and two, save up some money financially and things like that before I go to med school. So let's see how this week goes. So officially 15 minutes into my work day, I have my first meeting at 9:30, so I kind of had 30 minutes of, 30 minutes of addressing the 50 emails that were in my inbox when I logged on for the first time. So we're gonna attend to those, and then I have a check-in with my boss, and that was the reminder that that meeting is in 15 minutes. So I am more than halfway through my day now. So I think I've now finished 5 out of what I believe was 8 meetings for the day. So I have 3 meetings left in the day, and I did have a lunch break, but I am one of 2 new employees today. So there was someone else who this was also their first day. And so I reached out and I was like, hey, I want to have a virtual lunch together just to, sort of make friends and network and connect and stuff like that. Just so we both don't feel too alone in this first day, even though the company has been so welcoming, and I am assigned a buddy, and that I get to, I can ask any questions to, they're at the same level as me, so I can ask any questions, and, in a no shame, no judgment type of environment. I think I have taken, I think I have taken each of my calls from a different place today. So the lighting on my webcam on my work laptop is not the best, so it either has overexposed or underexposed. There's no in between, so we're still working through it, but I think this right here is going to be my little work setup. I basically just have my laptop on the windowsill and sitting in front of the window because we don't really have too much room for a desk, but it works. So yeah, I'm gonna join one of my next meetings now. I just got out of basically what was just a get to know you type of meeting, super informal, just personal get to know you as well as professional and what the roles are in the company and things like that. So throughout the course of this week, I'm meeting with almost every single person in my company, which it's a small company, but definitely still a lot. Super interesting. Everyone has such diverse backgrounds. So it's been a pretty good first day so far. So we're gonna finish it up. So Monday is over. I got out of work at around like 5:15, and I was kind of playing it by ear if I wanted to just kind of like last minute sign up for a workout class after work, but I think that's not gonna happen. And at this point, the only one I could go to would be from like 8 to 9 p.m. And then like I wouldn't get back and like showered and whatnot until much later. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. But it was a pretty good day. Nothing super exciting, just because it was mostly onboarding, like technical logistic type stuff. But everyone seems super, super nice. So yeah, overall, I think it was a pretty good day. Day 2 and already much more cozy, casual. So I again have a pretty packed day. Let's go through what some of my meetings are like today. So I'm starting with a visual identity meeting about the visual identity of the company, and then Microsoft Teams, then a training on the HR software that we use, and then a meeting talking about the matrix management style that we use. I get an intro to my buddy. So we're all assigned when you start, you're assigned a buddy to ask questions. I think I talked about that a little bit yesterday. So I'll get to meet her today. And then style and quality control, marketing. I have another getting to know you meeting with like 3 just like random people in the company, slide development, and then checking in with my manager before I end the day. So again, pretty packed day, but exciting. I'm very excited, obviously, to talk about some of the visual identity and like marketing and that kind of thing, the graphic design side of things. So that's my first meeting of the day, and let's get started. Day 2 done. I took my check-in call with my manager out here at the pool, and so it's a really nice day outside, and I think overall it was a pretty good day. It was a little bit more like day-to-day type logistics instead of like HR or tech type onboarding. So, more about what I'm going, like management style and like how to develop slide decks and like what the company style guide and stuff like that looks like. So a little bit more of things I'll be still basic, but things I'm going to be using every day in my new job. So overall, I'd say it was a pretty good day. So I'm going to enjoy a couple minutes by the pool and then try to read some MCAT stuff. Quite an early morning today because I am being ambitious and trying to go to the gym before work. So we're gonna see how this day goes.
15 seconds, plank up down. 12 seconds, stay as you are.
So back from the gym, I can't believe everything I have gotten done in the morning. It is 5 minutes until 9. Had a good workout, came home, showered, blow dried my hair, got dressed, makeup, coffee. I even did a little bit of prep for lunch today, and yeah, now it's 9 o'clock and time to start the work day. So this morning, my first meeting is basically like talking about the different types of projects and like services that the company provides to clients. So that's going to be a really interesting one. And then I have a string of different meetings throughout the day talking about this basically like database that the company has created and uses all the time. So I have a bunch of meetings to learn about that. And every day learning more and more like applicable day-to-day type things. So happy Wednesday. So today has been such a crazy day. I think that there was normally in our schedule for the other 2 days, and honestly for Thursday and Friday as well, there was pretty much in between every meeting was like a 15-minute break. That has happened less often today. So I feel like I've been going from meeting to meeting to meeting. And I also had my like teletherapy appointment today. So I had that instead of a lunch, like instead of my lunch break. I mean, I had lunch break from work, but like I couldn't eat my lunch while I was, talking so in my appointment. So basically like right before the meeting, before my lunch break, I had like a 15-minute spot. So I tried and failed to prepare and eat lunch all in 15 minutes. I prepared it at least, and then just had to like turn my camera off for a couple minutes while I just like shoved my lunch down my face in that meeting. So yeah, it's been kind of a crazy day. I had a half an hour break here, so I guess that's making up for the fact that we haven't had any 15-minute breaks elsewhere. But it's been like a really, I think, exciting day because I've been seeing and hearing a lot of what I'm actually going to be doing, different like types of projects that I know for a fact I'm going to be working on in these first couple months or weeks or whatever. So that has been really good and sort of just like gives me an actual image of what I'm going to be doing. So not gonna lie, today I was just kind of in the background of my brain starting to feel really anxious and nervous about my, like, just if there's enough hours in the day to do this job and study really hard for the MCAT, which like there definitely are. I just don't know if there's room for those two things and 8 hours of sleep, but I'm also probably just feeling extra like tired and exhausted at the end of these days, this first week, because I'm gonna be honest, I have not had this much structure to my day or this amount of length to my day in over a year. And I also have not had to talk to so many people throughout the day, every day, in a similar amount of time. And it's my first week and I'm trying to make a good impression, and so it's like you have to put in extra energy into being personable and all of that kind of stuff, which the introverted part of me is just really tired, and so it makes me not have a lot of energy left at the end of the day to do MCAT studying. So I guess this is just one of those things of like making the disciplined decision to do it even when I don't feel like doing it, and to try to figure out where exactly the line is of, no, I'm not going to do this tonight because that's what's best for my mental health, and no, I need to do this tonight because I just need to get in the habit and develop more discipline, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know where that line is. I really don't. So I'm just gonna try my ever living hardest to sit here on the couch and read over my Gen Chem notes. So yeah, Monday was marked exactly 2 months until my MCAT date. So hopefully after this, I'm pretty sure after this first week of work, I'm not gonna have as many meetings throughout the day. I'll still have some, obviously, but it'll mostly be, just like tasks that I'm working on throughout the day. So yeah, but just figured I'd have a really real check-in with you all about how it's going. And I really like this job so far, and I just really want to be able to keep liking it that much, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where we're at. And gonna basically sign off for Wednesday night, but just know that I will be trying my hardest to get through reading some of these Gen Chem notes. Happy Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. I can't believe it. So I'm trying a new strategy today, and since I was so just like tired and frustrated at the end of the day yesterday, that I, hadn't gotten the chance to do some of the non-work things like MCAT and whatnot, instead of planning to do those things at the end of the day, I am going to try waking up, a few hours before I have to start work and doing it beforehand. My theory here is that even if I'm tired and whatnot at the end of my work day, those things are still on external deadlines. Obviously my MCAT is also on an external deadline, but to help my brain, I figure I'll be forced into doing the work things that I need to do that day regardless. So even if I'm tired at the end of the day, but I have a meeting, I still have to just go to the meeting, But if I'm tired at the end of the day, I can talk myself out of doing my MCAT stuff. So I'm gonna try to do it, in the morning when your brain's most functional anyways. So there's also that plus. And we're gonna see how that goes today. So I feel like I kind of like this plan so far. I still have 2 hours before work starts. I have 2.5 hours before I actually have to do anything for work because I don't have a meeting until 9:30. And I have still been so productive already. So this is my list of activities that I have done ever since the spring of 2013, that I am compiling for my med school apps. So after work today, I have a meeting with my pre-med advisor from undergrad, and so she's going to help me strategize how to get all of these things sort of condensed and strategically combined so that there are only 15 of them, because you are allowed 15 spots. So I was able to get that done, and now I'm probably going to figure out some breakfast and make some, I think that instead of just rereading my chem and physics MCAT notes, I'm going to try to make flashcards as I'm rereading them. We're going to see how that goes. If it turns out to be too time consuming, I might not continue doing that, but because there are plenty of flashcard apps out there, but I do think it helps to just actually engage with the material. So yeah. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I got through probably about half of my chemistry notes making flashcards, so I'd say that was pretty productive. And so I'm just gonna try to finish the other half later, which I feel inspired, so hopefully that'll happen. But yeah, since it's 9 o'clock, work is starting, so I'm gonna make myself a coffee and get to work, wait for my 9:30 meeting. So all right, Thursday workday is over and I got onboarded onto 2 projects today. So one of them actually has action items for me to do starting Monday. The other one is still kind of getting sorted out with people above me. But yeah, super exciting. And now I'm going to hop on that advising call with my pre-med advisor and maybe just kind of sit and chill and do some of my chemistry MCAT cards. We'll see. It's been a pretty good day overall. Oh, and I changed outfits at some point because my black top was not very good for the not so great webcam that's just built into my work laptop. So it was couldn't get the exposure right when I was wearing a black shirt. So I had to change into a lighter colored shirt so that I didn't look overexposed in my calls. So yeah, happy Thursday, everyone. Another early morning gym session. So happy Friday.
Good morning. Oh, yes, girl.
Back home from my workout and, showered, got ready, all that good stuff. Today, I was really starting to see differences in how solid I was in certain moves. So I'm very excited about, that fitness journey part of life. And now I have about an hour until work, and so I am going to see if I can finish up those chemistry Anki cards for MCAT stuff and then get started with the day. I think I probably have the least number of meetings today that I've had all week, but kind of makes sense because I'm starting to slowly have just little small tasks to do, and definitely emails to send and all that. So the work week is officially over, and I came onto the company at such a good time because they are starting summer Fridays where as long as you don't have any work to do, you can sign off at 3. So my apartment complex is hosting a little pool party type of thing. So I'm gonna go down and get some sun, and it's gonna be a great end of the week and perfect time of the year. So happy Friday, everyone.